This week you picked up a kit from the library to make a craft, and the craft is kitten finger puppets, which are going to be so much fun to make, and I wanted to give you a short little video on how we're going to make it. First, you get your little baggie here. It's got all of your supplies in it. You have your basic kitten. You have your kitten nose and sort of face, snout, if you want to call it. You have two little kitten ears, two little triangles. See, they're triangle shapes. Triangles, those are your kitten ears. And one more triangle, and it should be pink, and it is your kitten nose right there. Okay, also in the bag you'll find a small paintbrush, and if you'll recognize these from the rock painting kits, they're not the best paintbrushes in my opinion, so I thought they'd be great for spreading glue. So when you're done today, you can wash it with soapy water, and you'll always have it to use if you want to spread glue on something. Okay, and then the last thing that's in your little baggie is two googly eyes, and you know how much I love googly eyes. So here are the googly eyes. Okay, the cool thing about these googly eyes too is if you work very hard and carefully, you get to peel the back off of them, and they stick on. You don't have to use the glue. But if you find that you can't get the back off, you can use the glue to stick it on. So, well, let's get started making our cats. You should also have a little pot with crafting glue in it. It's a little different from Elmer's glue, which is more like paper glue. This is a crafting glue, and it works great with felt, so that's why I included it in this week's kit. If we do a project in the future where we're going to need something a little stronger, and I don't have any of these little containers to fill, because I only have a limited number of these little containers laying around left over from the rock craft, let me know and I'll make sure that you get some glue to take home if you don't have any at home. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of this glue on my glue brush, as we're going to call it today, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it, here's my little kitten, I'm going to put glue all around. Let's see if I can turn so you can see. I broke the thing that holds my camera so you can look down on my hands when I'm working. So I'm having to make this video the hard way today, but I ordered a new one and it should be here soon, and I'll be able to make future crafting videos back where they're shot down at my hands so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm taking the glue and putting it all the way around the edges of one side of our kitten, basic kitten template that we have going on here. Okay, so I've got all the glue on. Once you have all the glue on, you're going to say, okay, so then I stick the kitten on top, the other half of the kitten on it. No, 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 no. We don't want to do that just yet. First, you've got to get the ears in there. This way the ears are sandwiched between the two pieces of kitten. Sounded weird. Okay, so you've got your ear, and you're going to take it and position it where you'd like to have your ear sticking out, and position the other one. Oh, I guess I could hold this up so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, put it right there up against the glue. So now I have glue all around the edge with my two ears stuck on top. Now is when you take your other kitten piece and you place it right over the top, and see how the ears are sandwiched in between the two? Look at that. Now the kitten has ears, and they're in there like they ought to be. You can kind of adjust them a little bit if you need to, because your glue's not quite dry yet, but once your glue dries, everything will stay together really nicely. Now remember, it's important not to put glue along that bottom edge, because that's where your finger goes to make the puppet be a puppet, and if you put the glue there, then there won't be any place for you to put your finger to have a finger puppet. So now that you've got that part done, the rest is very easy. So you're going to take this little piece that looks like this. It's going to go on the kitten's face, just like that. So take your glue and put it all over the back side of your snout, nose, your nosy, snouty piece. And so you're going to take a little bit of this here glue from your glue onto your glue brush and just smear it all over that. See? Yeah, there's no need to be neat about that. You can be as messy as you want. Then you're going to take that piece and you're going to put it right on your kitten's head. There. Okay, I got to turn around and look so I can make sure I get it straight. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! Now, doesn't that look even more like a kitten than it did a minute ago? Yes, it does. But it's missing something. What is this kitten missing? It's missing a nose, because we've got a snout, but no nose. So now you're going to take your little pink triangle. That's the nose. Now, I personally think that kitten noses look best when the point of the triangle goes down. But this is your kitten, and you can do it any way you want to. If you want to, you can put your kitten's nose up, like that. Or you can go crazy, but it's sideways, but I don't think that really looks much like a nose. So what I'm gonna do is the way I like it, because this is my kitten, and I'm gonna put that nose kind of down. And see how I left some room down below the nose in that brown area, so you can still have a mouth on the kitten, and I'm going to use a magic marker to put that on. So now we've got the nose in place. Okay, the next thing to put on the kitten is what do kittens need? It's got a nose. We're going to put a mouth there. It needs eyes. Okay, so now we're going to put the eyes on the kitten. So now, like I said, you might have your adult help you with this part because it's kind of hard to get the backing off of these eyes. Okay, see, a little white thing came off, and then you can just stick it on where you want your eyeballs to go. Or if you can't get the backing off, which sometimes happens with these because it's really hard to do, you can also just glue it on with your glue. So whatever makes it easier for you. Now I've got the eyes where I want them. I'm going to kind of press them down so they stick really good, because I don't want a kitten that's eyes fall off. That'd be weird. Look, it looks like a cat. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, we've got all the parts on. The last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a magic marker from my magic marker cup. Just going to use one of these. And I'm going to go in and put a little mouth on my kitten. Now, some people like to draw the mouth coming down from the nose, like a little kind of a straight down and then a curve, and a straight down and then a curve. And other people just like to give it a nice kitten smile. I'm going to do the straight down from the nose and a curve thing, and then I'm going to also draw some whiskers because I think my kitten needs whiskers. So I'm going to do that really quick so you can see kind of what it looks like. Hopefully it shows up in the video. It's really hard to see on this dark material. Give him some kitten whiskers. Oh, look at that. And now I am done. Look at this. What do you think? Oh, you can see the mouth. See how I did the little mouth, and there's the whiskers. I did that with a magic marker. And it's also, now you may want to let yours dry for a few minutes before you play with it, because that glue does need time to dry. But I'm going to carefully put the kitten on my finger so you can see. It's a kitten finger puppet. Isn't that cute? Okay guys, well I hope you had fun, and keep in mind that you can make all kinds of finger puppets out of felt. So if you have any felt laying around the house and you've got extra glue, you can cut out all kinds of shapes and make monsters, and you can make horses, and you can make puppies, and even more kittens, and have a whole slew of cats if you want to. All you have to do is use your imaginations. So have fun with that, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.